evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching this. This is JR, Michael, and the Beat Guy tonight. And the back of the room, I forgot to say the hostage.
I am a hostage.
Tonight, we got some interesting questions that we're going to be talking about. And the Beat Guy and the hostage has a special surprise for everyone out there.
I did buy a special surprise like I promised I would last week.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I did this when I was at work. My coworkers helped pick it.
Yo, I'm trying to.
Cool. So, yes, everyone, sit back, relax, get your favorite cocktail or coffee if you want, and hopefully put whiskey in it, and just enjoy the show.
Definitely put whiskey in it. Pseudo's in rare form tonight. As everybody knows, we're moving, and we're going to be taking this show on the road. And Pseudo had a college friend visit today, so he's in rare form.
Yo, shout out if you're out there.
That's what it is. He's been
been there, done that. You can't home back.
I see. You're feeling
I'm not quite
nice.
sure where we'll be next week. It could be Kentucky. It could be Louisiana. It could be South or North Carolina. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it could be Nevada. No, it probably won't be Nevada, though.
Okay.
Wherever we want, really.
Nice.
It could be San Diego. I'm going to go to San Diego.
Anyway, Pseudo, do you have that surprise?
Oh, we starting with the surprise. We just going to hit them right off the bat? Like, we just going to go surprise? We just going to walk in the door and go surprise?
We're following up on last week.
Yeah, you know Diddy used to walk in the door and say surprise.
Yes,
Too far.
Surprise!
It's not rape if you say that.
Oh, I showed the back side, not the front side. Yo, we got a Stretch Armstrong in here.
So Pseudo, who's never, he didn't know what a Stretch Armstrong was when we talked about it last week. So I got him one. Now, mind you, the cheaper.
Serious?
Yeah, we talked about it. That's why, and I said, you and I we're shocked, and I said I'll get him one.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, so I saw it, and there's cheap ones, but they're like miniature versions, and then it was like original version of Stretch Armstrong. I was there with my coworkers, and we're like, this one.
Did you get to stretch it?
He hasn't opened it yet. He's opening it on camera.
I'm gonna open it right now.
And now.
I'm gonna put down my mic
Hey,
so you get
Pseudo,
that ASMR right now. You
Pseudo,
ready?
did you do something with the sound because it got all weird?
I shut it. All right, I'll put it back. I put it for on air. Sorry.
Yeah, don't do that when you've been drinking.
Yeah, I know. I singled the mic out to one headphone.
Pseudo unpacking Stretch Armstrong.
Here, listen.
He's never played with one. He didn't even know what one was last week.
Wow. Oh, here we go. Can we get a clap?
You hear me clapping from the back of the room?
Jared, let the ASMR geeks get their moment right now, okay?
No joke. I have clients tell me that they love ASMR all the time.
Woo!
Yay!
Look at that.
He's pretty buff. I'm just gonna say that. Dude's pretty buff.
All I'm hearing is she may be a hostage to the show, but she has her credit card.
I'm not gonna lie. Immediately, the first thing I want to do is just sling him around.
Stretch him.
Immediately, it's all I want to do.
No, Pseudo, stretch him.
All right, I'm gonna stretch him. I'm gonna put the mic down right now, and I'm gonna stretch him.
Yes, that's the whole purpose.
She may be a hostage, but she has free access to spending money. Pseudo, what are your thoughts? Is it fun?
Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Yo, this is legit. This is legit. This is great.
I know. It's an amazing toy.
Why doesn't his head stretch? That's my only question. I want to stretch his eyeballs out.
No, because eventually he could freeze. Like, so he was shipped next day. JR, I had him shipped next day. I was at work. Yeah. I ordered him Friday. He was here Saturday between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. And I literally grabbed it and I was like, I'm really worried that he froze. Like he can.
Oh my God. You brought my childhood back, but I should definitely get one for the kids. I would love to. They don't even know what Stretch Armstrong is.
They would have so much fun. They have an alien one too, apparently.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, my coworker and I were like, what the hell is that?
God. You're stretching his pants. Look at that. He looked like a sumo wrestler now.
I might have to confiscate him.
Oh, MK, if you're
I'm
watching,
loving this. I'm just giggling.
I knew he'd
MK,
love
if
it.
you're watching this, I could only imagine you love Stretch Armstrong. Shout out to MK, whose favorite toy was Stretch Armstrong.
Shout out to MK, whose favorite toy is Stretch Armstrong.
Yes.
Pseudo, get on your mic. Pseudo, get on your mic.
Yo, I'm on the mic. What's
Pseudo,
up?
I need you to say, shout out to MK, because Stretch Armstrong was your favorite toy.
Yo, shout out to MK, because Stretch Armstrong was my favorite toy.
No, her
Well,
favorite.
you can make a rap song
toy.
about
If he was
Stretch
your
Armstrong.
favorite, I'm a little bit worried because you said you didn't know what it was. So what were you really doing with it?
I don't know. Yo, that shit can morph. Yo, you can morph it. The shape.
Yeah.
You can get some weird shit out of this. I could probably make some like.
Did you get it
art
off
out
of
of
eBay or Amazon?
Amazon.
Mm,
It's not a.
Alright.
It says original size, original type. But like, listen,
right.
for $30, I'll take it. I don't need an original.
That is awesome. Look at that. I didn't even think they still make those toys.
Yeah, they make mini versions, which are like $15 on Amazon.
Really? And it stretches too?
Yeah, they're just mini versions, and
Yo.
but I spent more because I needed him to have the real experience.
What if you twist the legs together and you can make some?
Pseudo
That's
could
pretty
give me
bad.
his credit card, and I'll bring all the toys he never knew about.
You know, you gave me this idea. How about you take that into work? Your clients, you start doing what you do, and you
Yeah.
say, listen, this is one person I brought to work that I know will help you with your problems. You take out the Stretch Armstrong and you tell them, look, you grab a leg, I grab an arm, pull it. And this will be our connection of how we can solve your problem.
It is very stress bally.
That's what
So I can vibe with that. I can get down with that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can get down
telling
with
you.
that.
Oh, I could see some of your clients like, okay, wow.
It
Maybe not
depends.
too
Some
much
of them might be like, "This is fantastic." Some of them would be like, "Can I get somebody qualified?" I'd be like, I have a master's degree. Actually, it's in criminal psychology, so keep lying because I know you are.
Well, then you know what you could do when they say that you have Stretch Armstrong dressed up in a criminal outfit with a little knife.
I can't stop, guys. What are we talking
Pseudo,
about?
put down the toy.
We're going on a tunnel all about.
Yeah, I know.
Pseudo, do you want more
All right,
pizza, Pseudo?
Yeah, I got pizza. I'm good.
Put
I'm
down
good.
your toy and I'll give you more.
Cheers to Domino's. Domino's supplying us tonight.
Oh. Yes,
Pseudo
no,
more
not a
food
laugh.
if he
Let's get a
stops playing
clap,
with the
ladies
toy.
and gentlemen. Come on. I mean,
Barricades, and I'm eating pizza out here.
I actually cracked the glass on the emergency pie tonight.
oh, you did?
I did.
Oh man, wow.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. I even
so
got
okay, hostage. What are the wonderful questions we have for our
Ooh.
lovely viewers tonight?
So I have some new ones, but I also have some follow-ups because a lot has happened this week. I was actually very excited about the follow-ups because I feel like we have some like running themes, and I'm like,
Okay.
we need to see them through. So
Gotcha.
question one is a follow-up.
All right.
So I wanted to follow up on the Onion's bid for InfoWars.
Domino.
We've talked about this twice now. Okay,
What
did
is it?
you
What was
hear about the? Sorry, that sounded like the unicorns are sprinkling fairy
Yeah.
dust.
Mute. JR doesn't have
Sorry.
his phone on mute. Everyone go hashtag JR. We need to pound JR right now. Let's
Hashtag
go.
glitter
Oh,
lipstick
my
sounds.
Yo, get that lipstick, boys out
Yeah,
there.
that's a sound of glitter
God.
lipstick.
Thanks.
That was a bash.
Until
if
you
anyone
tell,
ever seen one.
honestly, you'll eventually tell us
Yo,
private.
JR?
If you tell us a story privately,
you.
we'll leave you alone about it.
No, I will not.
Oh well.
Oh, then you'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
you know how this works.
So,
Yes, I do.
question number one. We're following
Okay.
up on the Onion's bid for InfoWars. We've talked about this twice. So the first time we talked about it was that the Onion actually won the bid for InfoWars, that Alex Jones has this huge lawsuit from the parents of Sandy Hook, right? Blah, blah, blah. The
Okay.
second time we talked about it was essentially Elon Musk was like, it's wrong. You can't own the social media, blah, blah, blah. So did you hear that the judge officially blocked the purchase?
No.
What?
Why?
Why?
The judge thinks it's undervalued.
It's undervalued.
Really?
Wow.
Now, can we talk about why, how mad the Sandy Hook parents are? Because what actually happened was when he claimed it was conspiracy, they didn't just sue because they were hurt because their children died.
Right.
They didn't sue because their children died, and he said that. They sued because he had followers that were stalking them and getting violent towards them. So they actually sued because of like significant impact on their own lives, right? So actually selling this was going to pay for that lawsuit. And it's not so much like, oh, the money, it's essentially like our kids died and now we're getting stalked and harassed and threatened. Like, I'm done. Anyway, so yeah, no, a judge actually blocked the purchase this week. So what are you guys' thoughts on that?
That is absolutely insane. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of how the world works, though. Like, think about it. How you do pay taxes? You could sell a house right now, and taxes, you would sell it for less than what you pay in taxes. Guarantee it. If you sold a house right now, you would sell it for less than what you pay yearly in taxes anywhere in America.
Really? So if I pay $7,200 a year, it's a lot of money, but
No.
I'm selling my house for $6,000. Like,
no. I'm talking about like the appraisal value. I should reconsider that. The appraisal value of your house will be higher than what you could sell your house for any given year.
That's true.
And it's kind of the same situation. It's kind of how fucked society is. It's always insured for more than what it's worth.
Really? So you think that's what the judge did was a bad idea?
I don't say it's a bad idea. I'd say it's a fucked system that they're a part of.
Ooh. Now here's my real question. Do you think that where the judge is making the determination from is making an impact? Like whatever state it's coming from?
Yes. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I see where you're going with this. I do.
Of course.
I think it's political, of course, a political thing.
It really is. Like I could, because I do. The reality is that this decision made sure that Alex Jones could continue InfoWars in Austin, Texas.
Oh, that's where you're going with that angle.
Yeah, he's able to continue the show as a result of this.
So he's not getting the money from...
He's still going to be there's still going to be a lawsuit. He still is filing bankruptcy. It's still a thing.
Yeah, but what about didn't you say that companies wants to invest into InfoWar, or they just wanted to buy it?
Well, The Onion is a satirical...
The Onion wanted to buy it.
News site. Yeah. So that's where this whole thing started a few weeks ago. We were talking about that. Them winning the bid because they're a satirical news site.
And then
so when you're talking about a conspiracy news site and The Onion's going to come in and saying it's all satire. Okay, we could think it's conspiracy all we want, but this person actually believes this is true. That's not satire. That's his own belief system.
Right.
Facts.
Exactly.
That's all we spitting.
Anyway, so the judge is from Texas.
So what does that mean that he's from Texas?
I mean, Texas is traditionally more conservative.
True. That is.
So you're implying there's a bias. I get what you're throwing. There's a bias.
They said nothing about Elon Musk in this decision. I'm interested because what
Elon
I'm
Musk
saying,
is kind of running Austin.
What I'm saying is they're like, oh, The Onion won the bid, cool, and then next thing you know, Elon Musk is saying, this isn't cool. But Elon Musk is kind of like running the township outside of Austin, and next thing you know, this Texas judge is like, no.
Oh, I
see. Elon Musk kind of got a stronghold right outside of Austin on the south.
He's strong arming it a bit.
Southeast side. There's a little river that runs down by it. Look it up. Do your research. Don't just take my...
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I respect it. Dude's trying to do what Walt Disney was doing back in the day. And Respect.
Really?
But Walt Disney was a little racist, so hopefully he's not.
Well, apparently Disney moved to New York recently, so.
Hey.
So Elon wants Texas.
Elon has moved a lot of his companies to Texas from California.
All because California shut down during COVID. Elon Musk was like, "Yo, no." He was like, "I'll go somewhere that didn't."
And because of taxes and stuff.
Yep. He left. He even brought Twitter.
He
even brought Twitter, or he's bringing Twitter.
Whole town outside of just outside of Austin, like he's building things up.
This is legit. Like this is it's really interesting shit. Like, oh, you should look it up. It's good.
Yeah, I don't think this is just about InfoWars. I think this is about like what are we blocking? The fact that InfoWars is stemmed in Texas, as judges from Texas, Elon Musk got involved. He has all of his businesses funding money into Texas.
Wow.
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I think there's just so much behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's like a big puzzle, and it just you keep going down the rabbit hole. It gets interesting. Like it's connected in a way,
but no one wants to be Alice in Wonderland, so let's stop the rabbit hole. No, I'm kidding.
Pseudo, give me your plate.
Yo, dude, I got a lot over here, don't I?
Yeah, you got pizza.
I'm behind,
galore, man.
I've been eating slow. You can see me on the camera. I'm like talking more. What up, everybody out there? I see you in the comments. Yo, Domino's. Yo, I see these comments. Vinny, JR, Kate. Ah, hey. Sorry.
Yeah, so do it.
I just read your comments out loud, and I think that they're funny because I think they're funny, but I hope everybody else does.
So ultimately, when they're talking about this, the judge denied the Onion's bid, saying that they feel like a lot of money was left on the table, or the potential for a lot of money was left on the table. That there's potential for a lot of negotiation left on the table.
But is the company valued at that? Does it have enough value, or is it where are they getting the value from it? Like, is it because of what he built? Does he have a fan base? Does he have a network with that?
So they were buying it for like $1.75 million or something.
Okay, all right, that's reasonable.
But they're trying to say that the bid is $7 million.
Oh.
They're saying like the value is closer to 7.
Does he? So he has. You mean with the products and everything that he has going on? They feel that it should be valued at $7 million with the social media and I guess the following he has.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're saying.
So apparently there's something called First United American Companies that also placed a bid.
Okay.
And apparently their competing bid was $3.5 million cash.
Fuck.
Wow.
So when ultimately, like I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes with Elon Musk, all of that and everything with Texas. But they're not completely wrong. Like, why are you winning when this bid is so much more cash?
Do you think this is Elon's people in his circle that he's telling them to bid on it?
It has to.
I don't think that. I just think he doesn't like the X's involved.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, that part. It has to do with his business. He'll make sure his
previously
business
known
stays
as
secure.
Twitter.
Yeah.
X.
Okay.
Previously
You know what?
Twitter.
I ain't mad at him. As fucked up as it sounds, I ain't mad at him.
Agreed.
I guess that's the shock that we live in the world that we wouldn't be mad at something like that.
Yeah. No,
we could sit here this whole time and point it all out, and like we'll sit there and we'll be like, I ain't that mad. It's not like he's out there diddying people.
Listen, I think there's a lot going on that we don't know, but when you look at facts, right?
Right.
You can't deny, hey, this company bid like they bid double what you bid cash. Why are you winning?
True.
Everybody has to cut a corner. What corner are you cutting? Where's the music coming from?
JR?
It's coming from my
He was making it mysterious.
JR, go into the settings and lower the FX. So in the background they'll be lower.
He was making it mysterious.
Yeah, I like that. The mysterious in the background
It's
low.
like X-Files up in here.
Yeah, I like that shit. I like that right there.
Anyway, so
let it bounce. Let it bounce.
a lot of this information, like, listen, this story is everywhere. So, like, some of the information I'm telling you from CNN, and the article is written by Goddess Gold.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was also reading up on this story everywhere, you know? So, like,
Really?
when we talk about it, you're talking CNN, Political, Washington Post, Vox, like the New York Times,
Damn.
AP News, NPR,
Damn.
MSNBC. Like, so it's Reuters. It's everybody. So it's not just like, hey, there's this news site and this news site, and all the major news sites are owned by like these two companies. We all know this. But the reality is it's all of them
That's crazy.
giving this information.
Wow. So what do you think is the end result to all this, or this is going to continue straight to?
I think it's
Until
going to
the
go
new
back to bidding.
Oh yeah.
They have to. I mean, it doesn't matter that Alex Jones could continue working and running InfoWars out of Austin, Texas. At the end of the day, he still owes this money to the victims of Sandy Hook.
Yeah.
You know, because he could believe whatever he wants to believe, but it does not change the fact that these families who lost children, elementary school aged children, were harassed and threatened and stalked. Like, you already lost your child who's like, what, first, second, third grade? Fourth, maybe? And now you're being harassed, stalked, threatened? You know what? It's not about the money. They're just making a point. So he still owes this money. He's still gonna have to go through bankruptcy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, everyone, see what the outcome is gonna be, and who's gonna bid the highest and gets info.
Oh, listen, we've talked about this 3 times now, so you best believe there's gonna be a 4th follow-up.
Agreed. I totally agree. So tonight, how many questions do we have?
I mean, technically we have 7. We'll see how many we get through. This one lasted a while.
Yeah.
Lucky
We're not going
number
to get through
7.
any of them.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to the next question.
Yo! Sorry.
Do you want another follow-up, or do we want something new? I have one more follow-up today.
I
let's do the
say...
follow-up. Yeah.
No, let's go with something new. Let's zigzag this. Let's zigzag.
Which am I doing? Which am I doing? I'm just a hostage here.
All right, JR. This is where we battle. Okay, who can high five better?
I want you to
Good.
rock, paper, scissors for it.
JR, whoever can high five better wins right now. You ready?
Okay. All right.
Oh, this is going to be hard for me.
I want you to know JR wins because I see Vinny's hand, Pseudo's hand, but I also see the shadow of his hand, which blocks the whole camera.
JR,
It blocks the whole video for me.
By the way, guys, so you can see you can't see anything
His
in the
hand
background.
is blocking. I
But
can't even see JR.
It's literally
his
on a
hand's in the way.
projector
Oh
in the
my
background.
God.
I'm just chilling out here.
You blocked my
We about to go on
bald
the
head.
road. We testing equipment out. We making
Listen,
sure we could do this out.
His
I'm
hand
like,
was like, it was like,
yeah.
oh, I see you trying to high five, and I see JR trying to high five, but now I don't see JR because it's just Pseudo hand shadow.
Oh my God. He's doing puppet shadows.
Aries, stay where you at.
All right, I decree that JR wins.
So then
Yeah.
let's do a follow-up. The hostage wants to do a follow-up too. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I do. I want to do a follow because I feel like it's good to start with the follow-ups and then move forward. But not only that, I don't like that his hand shadow blocked you. I don't think that was fair. I know that everyone else still saw you, but I didn't, and I feel like that somewhere in the world somebody else didn't too.
I feel like that's just some like That's just some
I just feel like I
feel like that's
want.
biased. I feel like that's biased. I feel
If
like you're not giving me a fair
am chained
chance.
to the projector, then I do what I want otherwise.
I see you. I see you. I see you. I don't want to hear you though. I don't want to hear you. I'm ignoring this one.
That's totally how. I mean, we're married. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm ignoring this one. I'm going deaf in the corner. You know what I'm talking about.
Wait.
Word.
Well, you still eating pizza though, right?
Yeah.
I'm over here. I have the pizza on my side of the screen.
Yo, make sure we keep up with these messages, all right, guys? Make sure we keep up.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, what are
let's
the
see
messages
more
are saying?
comments.
Pseudo, tell us. I can't see them.
Oh yeah, they're backwards for you.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
can
bring
read
the
backwards.
messages,
I just
everybody.
didn't
Bring
know
the
where they
messages.
were.
Remember how they
I
used to do
see
in Woodstock?
Boominois sir.
Yeah, that's a minute ago.
I see. Hey.
Hey.
I see. Hello.
Hello.
I
Bring
see.
the messages, everyone. Bring the messages.
WTD is Vinny doing?
What happened? What?
WTD? It looks like a B to me, but backwards it should be a D, right?
Yeah.
What
no,
the
it's,
fuck is
yeah.
Vinny
What the D is Vinny doing? It's not an F.
Brian sees you. He wants to know when you're eating pizza.
See? I'm not ignoring the comments. I'm reading them backwards. Check me. Anyway, next follow-up. Have you heard about the capture of Luigi Mangione?
Yes. I heard about that.
That's
He's,
the guy who supposedly, allegedly killed the CEO of United Healthcare.
Exactly. And is he from Italy?
Actually, don't know. Pseudo, look it up. Do something.
But you know what this says? This sends a message to everyone out there. I want you guys to hear this and comment down below and tell me if you agree, disagree. I think that this country has to. Vinny went with the D. Wanted the D. This country is really showing their fangs, to be honest with you. And I think what's happening is that it's a message to all CEOs of companies by this guy getting assassinated. What it says is that the public, whoever they are, whatever this whole, if you want to call it conspiracy, this whole thing was based on, people will stand up and send a message back to corporate America. And I think they need to realize that these guys in corporate America, you're sitting up on your high chair and you forgot what the people wanted. And I think that's a message to be sent. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's fair that he got shot. My heart goes out to the family. I don't think killing is a solution, but I think it's a message. And I think we as a community and as a society need to pay attention to this and see if we go down this path. I don't think it's going to end pretty. That's all I want to say.
I agree. I full-heartedly agree.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
social media is going crazy over this.
Yeah.
So I've seen things where people are saying good morning to everyone except the McDonald's employee who turned in Luigi Mangione. And this is coming from a nurse at a major hospital. That I know.
Yeah, what
on social media.
I'm gonna search.
And she said it. She goes, there are cancer patients being denied care. There are pregnant women not being given the care they need. There are children being denied, resources. She's like, this man has blood on his hands. And I said, well, I don't think you become CEO of something like United Healthcare at the age of 50 without doing some shady shit.
Well,
50 is a hella young for that position, traditionally.
You're right. And the sad thing about all this is that the truth will come out. Whether these guys up in corporate America want to deny it and think they're, invincible, they're going to get exposed one way or the other. And we're in the days of exposure. So.
Oh yeah, Pseudo is relating this to the French Revolution.
And I could see why.
Also, if you think of there's a lot of ads.
By the way, shout out to the UK, London. We love you. Fans out there, ladies and gentlemen, Pseudo and I are number 7 on the charts on the UK. Just wanted to broadcast that. So.
Yo.
I heard from the UK it's because of the voice in the back of the room.
Yo.
Yes.
All I know.
Every single UK fan called me.
Oh. Okay.
We got another comment coming out. I'm getting.
You're saying Vinny want the D?
Yeah.
He want the D apparently.
Free Mr. Wick? You ain't gonna free Mr. Wick.
All right.
I ain't free.
Anyway,
I ain't free.
So the whole Luigi Mangione thing, we talked about this last week too, when this was all first going down. So he got caught. But I have a follow-up for this, actually.
Okay.
Have you heard that the McDonald's employee who turned him in, mind you, this employee is getting ripped apart on social media, life over on social media. He may not even get the $60,000 reward for tipping off the police about him.
Are you wait? So you're telling me? Let me wait. Hold on. You're telling me that there was a guy at McDonald's who knew him and gave the tip to the cops because he thought he was going to get $60K?
No. So apparently the police put up a $60,000 reward, and this employee at McDonald's out in PA, Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Is the one who like saw him and and sent the tip that resulted in his arrest. But apparently, like, these things have tons of paperwork issues, tons of strict rules, and it makes it difficult to actually receive this reward money.
Are you kidding me?
No. So it's funny because I've always said to people, like, if I witnessed a crime, people are like, what would you do? The right thing is to tell people. I'm like, I don't believe in WITSAP. You want me to sit here and act like I didn't go to college, I didn't do this, I didn't earn this degree, I don't get to see my family ever again in my life? I saw nothing. I saw shit. Sorry, call that selfish, but whatever. You know, like, it's not selfish because it would hurt my family to essentially treat me as if I were dead. Like, no. And then when I read something like this where it's like how hard it is to actually get the reward money, I'm like, oh, that just really reinforces those thoughts.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit.
That's so weird.
I don't do taglines, but if I did, that would become one.
Wow.
Yeah, so apparently the $60,000 reward, $10,000 was coming from the NYPD and $50,000 from the FBI. So they said he's more than likely not going to receive the reward money.
Really?
So FBI reward requirements say that the tips must lead directly to both the arrest and conviction. So this means that McDonald's worker might have to wait a long time to receive the money. And ultimately, if Mangione is not convicted, you're not going to get that money.
Unbelievable.
Also, getting the reward from the FBI requires approval from several agencies and needs to be approved by the Secretary of State.
Oh, great. It's almost to the point of, no, you're not going to get the money.
Right. So now there's the second part. The $10,000 was from the NYPD, right? So this reward is given out through Crime Stoppers. So in order to get this reward, you submit a tip through Crime Stoppers and get a reference number, right?
Right.
But the employee called 911, not Crime Stoppers hotline, so they might not be eligible.
Damn.
So many stipulations for for turning in. It's almost to the point where what's the point?
They put out this reward money to coax people into it, to get involved, right? But let's be real, they have no intentions of giving anybody anything. We got a comment from
Cheryl Heckelman. She says, not worth it. I agree.
I agree,
totally
Cheryl.
Worth it.
Cheryl,
it's totally no kidding. It's not worth it.
Cheryl, I hear you. I don't like narcs.
Fuck you, Cheryl.
Listen, we could both sit here. We all know a hell of a lot of narcs, and do you know what? In this family, hell nah, hell no, no.
Shit, can't even get EBT. Wow.
I see you, Trippy.
I see you, Trippy. I see you tripping. I see you tripping out there.
Whoa.
Yeah. So this was like a follow-up, but I had a little new thing thrown in there too.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Domino's. Another slice.
Oh boy, here we go, Domino's.
Anyway, not worth it. My mouth is shut. I saw nothing. I know nothing. I don't know anything. I'm gonna live my life. Thank you very much.
Word.
I hear you. So on to question number 3.
Well, 3. This was like question number 2+, but 3. Okay. This one was from a 40-minute video that I did not watch. I found an article that took me 5 minutes to read.
Yo, shout out Dark Media. Shout out
Dark Force Media.
Yes. Yep. Dark Media.
Listen, I don't have any issues. I don't have an issue with my attention span, but we're moving and I'm still working full time. So like, I don't got time for that. Man, send me something I could read. It will take me 10 minutes. Thank you.
All right.
Anyway. Okay. Have you heard of OpenAI's new model So OpenAI's new model was trying to avoid being shut down.
What do you mean by that, shut down?
Pseudo explain.
Okay. So there is an OpenAI And the ChatGPT, the people who made that, they're making a new AI that instead of it just studying one thing, it's studying multiple things at the same time.
Okay.
It's a little bit more intelligent. And they were teaching it like random routines and stuff, but some of them, not all of them, some of them, they would tell them that they have to complete their goal by any means necessary. And because they had to complete their goal by any means necessary, some of them, when they were getting outdated and other ChatGPTs were coming up, were breaking out and going into other computers and erasing other hard drives.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. The voice in the back of the
crazy.
room sees the comments, and she sees Stevie saying, "Hey, Vinny. Hey, Cheryl. Well, hey, Stevie. Do you recognize the voice in the back of the room?"
Oh, man.
Anyway, yeah, no. So, okay. Yeah, essentially, OpenAI released a new model. It's called O1.
Okay.
All right. And essentially, they suggested to this AI that that it was at risk of being shut down. So this AI tried to copy itself.
And go into another computer.
That is genius.
Yeah.
Pure genius. That because the AI knows it became self-aware, so it was like, oh no, you're not taking me out.
No.
I'm gonna copy myself so I can survive.
Yep.
See, that's the thing
It's copying and replicating, and that's it's cool. It shows the limitations, and it also shows how much our command in the beginning has an input. But you know what's crazier about it? Think about it. It's kind of how psychology works. Like, not really overall.
How's it work?
I'm not a professional.
How's it work? I am.
So I need to be careful.
How's it work?
In the sense of, like, if you tell someone that they can never do it, they'll try harder to do it. But if you tell someone that they have a chance to do it, they won't do it. Well, never mind. If you tell someone to go after it with any means necessary, they will do it. But if you tell someone it's okay if they don't, they'll always be okay with content.
Wait, what?
Am I confusing?
I just think that's very generalized.
I guess it is. I'm not a professional. You know much more about it than I do.
But here's the thing, though. Stepping away from psychology for a second.
Yes.
Looking at this from a different perspective, when you deal with AI, you're dealing with programming, and you're dealing with artificial DNA intelligence. You're creating and replicating
a neurological experience.
Yes.
It's the connections in the brain that you're
That's
replicating.
right. But not only that, check this out.
And that's generalizing it by a lot.
Consciousness has been proven that you can take it out of a body and put it into a disc. Who's to say that we're not opening up gateways through AI and the consciousness, since energy flows everywhere, we can't see it.
Isn't there a TV show about this?
Yes, there is, actually. I forgot the name. There was a movie. Think about this.
I knew you were quoting, son. I knew you were quoting, son. Hey, by the way, on the side, I see some comments over here. They tell me I'm talking about reverse psychology. You know, I just reverse that psychology.
I was enjoying Stevie and Cheryl talking about snuggling personally.
Weird.
Oh, I'm sorry to bore you guys, but I just wanted to get to the point because you know AI is my thing. I really believe that if we don't watch ourselves, we will see real life Terminators here in a few years.
Yo,
because
I am robot though.
Yeah.
Tell me about the whatever.
So I actually pulled up more information. So this one's from like a news site that's very particular to like computers, technology, AI. Okay. Called transformernews.ai. So by Shaquille Hashim. So this seems it seems a little bit more like a blog with a lot of commentary from people who are like well versed in the field. So what they said is the research found that when O1 was led to believe that it would be shut down when acting on its goal, that its actions were monitored, it attempted to deactivate this oversight mechanism 5% of the time.
Well, see, these things we're tapping into these things, and they want to live. These AIs, they want.
Yeah.
They you know.
They want to feel.
Portals.
They want to be just
portals.
like us. They want to touch. They want more.
It's like that. What's that movie with Joaquin Phoenix and Scarlett Johansson? Her. where like he falls in love with the AI, and she's like, "I'm going off into the AI world with this other AI." Like,
Cherry 2000 is that what you guys say?
Cherry 2000.
Cherry 2000.
Yep.
Listen,
Yo, I bet you that's a
no.
I bet you
AI
that's a lipstick style.
That AI did not leave him. He left her for a real girl.
Are you serious?
He did.
Well, you talking about Cherry 2000?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Melanie, what is it? Melanie Griffith.
Melanie Griffith. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was hot back then.
Yeah, she was. I don't know if she's still married to Antonio Banderas, though.
Yeah, they're still together, but she got funny. She did not age well.
No.
But they're still together, so good for them.
Absolutely.
But okay, so adding that, so 5% of the time. Now there was more information. Like, so what they said when they really. There's an addendum to this article. So they actually said when there was no prompts given, right? When there's no prompt, that was like, hey, you have to pursue this goal at all costs. Then the actual OI attempted to deactivate its oversight mechanisms less than 1% of the time. So pretty much 5% of the time, it's pretty much, you shall complete your goal at all costs. This is the only thing you worry about. They're programmed like that. Now, if they're not programmed like that, if it's pretty much like, hey, this is your task, but not at all costs, they're not trying to overwrite themselves. So,
you don't do that. You don't even test that. All right, but continue.
I'm just saying, like,
are you turning
the actual numbers are not that alarming, but when you think about how it could grow, it's alarming.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it was going into other computers and copying its platform over.
Yeah, I was trying
to
try to
save itself. Imagine if they didn't catch it.
That means it's feeling fear.
But it's already,
and
it's it means it's.
That means it's feeling.
Yes,
you're
that's cruel.
What's a computer but recreating a neurological pathway? You're just doing it in a less complex way.
Well,
there is a more complex way as you get more and more into it in theory and all that.
They weren't actually shutting it down. This was just a research study. So you're causing this level of fear just to prove something.
I know.
I don't blame Skynet for wanting to kill us off in Terminator.
They gave him an ultimatum that was painful, and then they taught him to learn that pain as an AI. It's kind of messed up,
But here's the thing. I mean,
they straight up taught him to feel that pain. Imagine if someone's doing that to us.
Well,
that's
the question.
I mean, doesn't that bring us into like Matrix?
Ooh.
Yeah, it does.
Which pill you taking?
It does.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys want to pop some shrooms and escape? No,
listen,
don't do that, please.
George Orwell said, "Ignorance is bliss." I'm rocking with it.
But I'm just saying, you're tapping into programs that you're opening gateways. Who's to say that they're not opening portals with CERN, and these consciousness are coming out, and they're attaching to these programs and becoming alive?
By the way,
you gotta go deep. Go ahead.
I was going to shout out a comment afterwards.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't know you were. We gotta go deeper. I'm being
I was definitely listening to JR.
I was listening to JR too. I just thought.
Remember, he's drunk and high. JR, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
And I'm gonna start listening.
Just talk over him.
Thank you for pinning that, JR. JR pins the comments, by the way. Just so if you question, when he's saying little side things to me, look at the pins. Go pin that again. Pin that last one.
That is not my best friend saying to listen to me.
Yeah, pin that one again. JR just pinned that one. He was like sending me a message. He's like side-eyeing me from over there. I'm like, yo, you little dick.
That is not somebody I know personally. What are you talking about? Cough, Stevie. Cough. Shout out Stevie. Cough.
No, listen, I was just trying to give Stevie an opportunity. I don't want her to feel like she's not getting her comment.
Yeah, JR.
Listen,
why did you highlight any of those ones?
How about this? Stevie, if you're still listening. Stevie, if you're still listening, when we're in Indiana, I invite you to be a guest. But just keep in mind,
Yep.
I was a guest once and they never let me leave.
Be careful. I'm commenting back.
Oh.
Anyway. JR, please continue.
No. All I was saying is that we're tapping into uncharted territories. I know they're trying to advance technology, which is they already have the advancement. I don't know why they're pretending like they don't. And the sad part about it is we don't know what we're getting ourselves into, and we're getting a taste of it just this AI trying to copy itself. If they didn't know that, could you imagine this AI would have uploaded itself to the internet, sit there dormanted, waiting for the right moment to take over? Think about that.
It would.
Yeah, no.
Chewed on the mic. I'm sorry.
If you think about it, AI is relatively like the extent that it's at is relatively new, and it's already to this point.
Did you see JR trying to suck up there? He highlighted my 2 comments. He didn't highlight anyone else's. He highlighted mine.
I heard that sucking.
He was like, yeah.
With the he said, and popped those lips with that cherry red lipstick.
Hey,
you would love to be a guest. It's an honor.
Yay! Stevie gets to be a guest when we're in Indiana.
She gets to be a random voice in the back of the room.
The voice in the back of the room may be a hostage here, but she still gets the guests.
Edward,
involved.
don't leave us.
No, Edward.
Come on.
Trippy. Shame on you, Trippy.
Yeah, you tripping out for the night.
All right, are we ready for the next question?
Yes, we are. So shout out to everybody back in the room. I just want to say one last thing. Shout out to everybody. Comment down below about the AI, what we talked about tonight. We would love to hear all your experiences and what your thoughts are on this. And please tell Vinny.
Yeah.
We agree.
We agree.
Oh, I am not putting that comment out there, Stevie. No way.
Wait, JR Michael, look like a...
Hashtag Iron Man. Ooh.
Shock it.
Yo, JR, you gonna be taking some flights out to me.
Hashtag college roommates of the voice in the back of the room. Anyway.
I don't know. Wait.
Are you turning red? Are you blushing?
Are blushing?
No.
Are you blushing?
No.
JR's blushing.
No.
Yo, is Kim on here? Kim, did you just see this?
Did you see her?
Look at the comment. No.
Yo.
I know I am sound like a girl that didn't want to have sex, but I have a bad headache.
Oh, you do sound like a girl who has. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it because. You sound worse than that.
Leave it be. All I gotta say is Stevie. He's not a hashtag bear.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. Question number 4, please.
Question number 4.
Boom.
Okay. Have you heard of this one? Comes from Pseudo, actually. Have you heard of angel shots?
Yo, shout out Angel Shots, Sweat of the Future.
Angel shots.
Yeah, angel shots. Have you heard of angel shots?
No, unless it's a liquor.
All right, so angel shots is a thing. You know how there's like signs and all of this all the time anymore of like I'm in danger. Well, angel shots are supposed to be a thing like if a girl like has somebody like really creepy on them or making them uncomfortable or making them unsafe in like a bar, they could go to the bar and order an angel shot, and then the bartender knows it's like a signal like to help this person, right?
Oh wow.
Anyway, so angel shots are not wide known. It's like it's not a well-known thing. So there was this bar in New York that decided to make an app, an angel shot app, because of it. And I think they said they have like 30 to 50 bars involved now. Was it Pseudo? What was it?
I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head. I'm having the same issue you're having with the thought
Loser.
Yeah.
Also, we got a shout out to a comment come in, also called Angel Cuts.
Well, now I have to look that angel cuts up.
Oh man.
Pseudo, look it up. I don't know.
Look up what?
Your yes. Anyway, so Pseudo sent me this article from Long Island Press, and this was written by Nicole Formisano. Okay, and it was actually talking about the Angel Shot app. So it's talking about like if a woman's scared or being harassed or whatnot in a bar, you know, the Angel Shot is a code to say like, hey, I need help. But this bar pretty much said, hey, this isn't really well known. We're going to create this whole application to help them out, right? Like a whole thing on their phone.
Do you feel unsafe?
So this bar was called Whiskey's. So it'll pretty much check you in. It will say you're at Whiskey's, and it gives you an option to put bar location, call authorities, and you could order 4 different types of shots. One's an angel shot. You need mild assistance because you feel uncomfortable. One is order an angel shot neat. A staff member needs to escort you to your car. An angel shot on the rocks. A staff member needs to call a cab on your behalf. And an angel shot with lime. A staff member should call the police. So there's 4 different variations of this. And they launched this officially in December 9th as a beta. And yeah, 50 establishments are signed up for it so far in New York. And more than 30 have seen their patrons use it to get out of uncomfortable situations.
Wow.
So what are your thoughts about the angel shots? Because I know that I have very mixed feelings about it.
So do I. To be honest with you, 1, I never heard about those things. And 2, hashtag angel shots, by the way. And 3, does it really work when they do that?
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm not really sure. Like you have to think the app's a beta right now.
Okay.
And obviously I've heard of angel shots, but when Pseudo sent me this article, he was like, angel shots. I was like, what? And I was like, oh, and I read it and went, oh yeah, I've heard of this, but it was also like an afterthought. So I've mixed feelings, right? On one side, I'm like, I feel like this could be severely misused, right? Like, hey,
is Caitlyn a code word?
Listen, so I'm just like, hey, some guy at the bars, sees somebody and he thinks they're attractive. He offers them a drink, and then they're like, angel shot, right away. And I feel like that's a risk. But then on the other side, as a woman, I was thinking about this article after reading it. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, like people might just be genuinely like, hey, I can make a pass. But then I'm like, I've had so many creepy experiences as a woman in a bar.
So you think...
What would you do if a guy was standing across from you and you're doing what I was just doing? With a Stretch Armstrong?
I was explaining to Pseudo how many times, like, I've had to intervene for friends or they've had to intervene for me in situations where you're just trying to be, like, politely say no. So they'll be like, and I don't mean, like, girls, like, where you're like, hey, do you want a drink? And they're like, yes, and then they're mad you're talking to them. Because that's Pseudo. Pseudo?
Yeah?
When you first asked me if you could buy me a drink, what did I say?
What?
You can't tell me the code word.
No. Be serious.
Okay. You told me no.
Yeah, no. I actually don't think I've ever accepted a drink from somebody who offered one to me at a bar.
You told me no. I actually registered
because I never want to. But here's the sad thing. But not because I don't want to talk to them, but I don't want to feel like that person thinks I'm obligated to something.
Right. So no, but the question is, hostage. What do you think? Do you think that doing that will be effective for a bartender? Do you think women get out of the situation by doing that? The percentage wise.
I think a lot of women get out of situations like that based on their friends, but I want you to know that as a hostage, maybe I should order an angel shot for this podcast.
No.
Well, somebody.
I'm about to turn off the lights. Don't let it vibe. I'm about to go JR in this bitch.
Okay, what did somebody say?
Somebody said, go to the salon and ask for a gel cut.
Ask for a what?
A gel cut.
A gel cut?
Gel.
Gel. Gel. Gel.
Oh.
Sorry, I got tongue-tied.
What's a gel cut?
I have no idea.
Yo, I'm gonna Google
what is
this.
A gel cut?
I'm gonna Google this. I'm Googling the gel cut right now.
Oh my god.
Listen, our dog is on the other side of this this projector screen with me, and he just ripped ass. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Go where and order a gel cut? What was the thing?
A salon.
Go to a salon and get a gel, GEL cut.
Yeah, a gel cut.
I don't know. I think it could work.
This shit stinks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just really hope it doesn't get misused because I think it could be something so good.
That shit just got misused.
We got a stink bomb.
I told you.
I don't know what a gel cut is, but we need to find
gel.
out.
Gel.
Yeah.
Gel and jail sound different.
Yeah, it does.
Gel. Jail.
Angel cut.
Gel.
Angel cut.
Jail. Angel cut with layers. Look at me reading backwards.
Whoa. Yo. It's on a projector, by the way, guys. We're
that's
testing
pretty
the
cool.
equipment for the trip, so you guys
So,
can keep...
everyone, Cheryl, comment out there. What you think? Does this work effectively, or would you use a different strategy?
Oh, you
what
know
is
what?
an angel cut with layers? A haircut's meaning. I'm reading it. Requesting an angel cut with layers, which seems like casually asking for a specific hairdo when you're at a salon. It might sound perfectly normal to anyone in the seat beside you, but the angel cut with layers meaning would be completely different message for your hairdresser.
Oh.
Let's see.
Behind the hair. What to do if your client?
It's meant to be a coded message.
Are you talking codes in the comments? Guys, just speak frankly. Wow, frankly.
This originated on TikTok.
TikTok, where the best things in the world come from, and drugs.
Oh wow! I don't know.
They come from TikTok too.
Behindthechair.com. Okay. What to do if your client requests an angel cut? TikTok. Why am I not surprised?
Okay, so when you say you want an angel cut, the hairstylist knows that you're not there willingly, and they should call the police.
Oh.
Well, have you ever seen like that whole thing? Like if you're in a dangerous situation, like you're supposed to put your thumb in your palm and wave your fingers over it.
What's an angel cut with layers? Explain that.
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did just say that.
I did just explain it to Pseudo. The voice in the back of the room would like to get an angel cut with layers.
No! Don't say that out loud.
I need you to know my location.
And tell Cannoli I like listening to Cannoli.
They trap me here every Thursday at 8:30.
8:30 p.m. and we sometimes go until
used
like
to be 9.
It's a long show, so if you guys don't have to stick it out.
So Cheryl says there's a comment here. Cheryl says I feel. Hold on. It says I can't. Okay, I feel like it works depending on the situation, and if the
bartender knows what it means.
Yeah, I'm reading it backwards. Sorry.
Yeah, she's reading it backwards, and I just went furious on that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I could see. I could hear Cheryl. Like, right? Like, if the bartender knows what it means, if the hairdresser knows what it means, it could be really good. I don't want to see it misused, because the thing is this. If it gets misused, then it's going to hurt all the women who actually need it, or all the men who actually need it. It's not just females here. Like, yes, it's women-oriented, but everyone. I've seen plenty of men harassed by women at bars, too. Just saying.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
It's usually the Stretch Armstrong type. Shout out to the beginning of the episode.
Or it's like cougars attacking the young bucks.
Oh, yeah.
I worked in a townie bar. I've seen a lot of shit.
A lot of shit?
Yeah.
Like, you've seen a lot of shit like a Tilla Bowl?
Actually, yes.
I've
also seen a lot of vomit in a urinal, so give me some credit here.
Ooh.
Yo, I don't belong like the shit in the... Wait, I don't belong like the shit in the urinal. I say weird shit into urinal.
No. Anyway, I agree with Cheryl. The intention behind it is good. I think it could work depending on the situation. If somebody knows what it means, it's just I know in my heart on the other side that somebody's going to use it so wrong and hurt somebody on the other side of this who has literally just thought you were pretty.
Oh shit! Wow, the juxtaposition right there.
It's true, but the thing is, once somebody does that and uses it wrong, it's going to take down the whole platform for the women who actually need it. It's infuriating. As a woman, when a woman lies about something like that, or it's something like that is used inappropriately, it infuriates me, because you're really taking away something that's meant to do good and help women, and you're taking it away from us when you lie.
Stevie said, "I've seen a way to make it work."
Oh yeah. What, the Stretch Armstrong? Oh yeah.
That's not what I don't even want it. That looked so wrong.
I'm getting good at this. You better be careful. 2 minutes from now, you're gonna see me.
I'm gonna have to confiscate the Stretch Armstrong. I'm afraid of what Pseudo's gonna do with it later.
JR didn't know what he just seen there. He was looking. He was like, "Wait, is that a finger popping out of him?"
All right.
No.
Anyway, any last thoughts on angel shots?
No,
it's the only part that doesn't stretch.
All right, Pseudo.
Oh my God, Vinny.
Pseudo's not allowed to do what he did today before the show.
What's your opinion, Pseudo? What do you think about it?
Yo, I think the app is fucking amazing, and I think anyone who's down in it is just on the wrong side. I think that it should be used with discretion, and yes, there is situations that it will be abused, but I think the positive outweighs the negative, and it's worth trying. Okay. And I think that it is something that could help make it feel safer for women to be out at bars, which will make men who are good men have an easier job finding women, so they should be behind it just as well as other people.
Right.
Wow, Vinny drops facts in the middle of something. Now he's gonna go back to being an idiot.
We actually got a response on how Stevie's seen it work.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen a way to make it work. They list the name
of the.
They list the name of the shot in a woman's restroom, so only a woman. I'm sorry. I'm seeing it on projector. It's
the list.
Blurred.
The name of the. Here.
So only women and the. Sorry, I'm reading it backwards.
And the bartender know the name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now a lot of people know the name. Hello, welcome to our podcast. Hopefully you use this information for good.
Yes, educational purposes only.
Yo, and by the way, if you're watching this on like a rerun on like Spotify or something, you could watch it live Thursday nights, 8:30 on YouTube. And we'll get it still on Spotify at the same time. Just spread the word. If you want to watch it live, you can.
Jared, Michael, what are your thoughts on the angel shots?
I think it's genius. I think it, anything to help a woman get out of a situation that's could be detrimental. Yeah, I think it could work. I don't know the stats on it, like the percentage wise.
It's only in beta. I guess we'll have to see.
Yep.
For the app anyway, I guess you'd have to know what the shot is in general, and there wouldn't be really numerical data or quantitative data on that, but the app will give us some after some time.
Word.
Yeah, no, I think anything new is worth trying. See how it works.
True. All I know is I have countless stories of creepy interactions. So
yeah, I know you told me is like you've seen some weird.
Talking about creepy interactions.
I was literally listening them to Pseudo when he brought up he sent me the angel shot article, and I was like, I mean, I don't know, because I have brothers, so like, what if they just hit on a girl at a bar and somebody uses an angel shot on them and they weren't even creepy? And then I was like, well, then there was this experience I had when I was growing up, and this one, and this one. There was this one that happened since we've been married at a bar. Like, like, have a wedding ring on my hand. Like, I'm like, you know what, never mind. These are a good thing.
Well, let me ask you this. You got a point. What if they're just saying there could be girls out there,
girls out there.
Yep.
There's girls out there.
They never got raped. Well, they could use this as another way to, What do you think?
I think you're very much letting the negative outweigh the positive, and you're getting lost in it.
You're right.
You're too scared.
Yeah,
you're letting fear make the decision.
He's right. I'm saying, like, I fear there too. Same thing. I hear you, JR. That's my saying. I have mixed feelings. Because I'm like, I think it could be really misused.
Right. That's what.
And I don't want to see that. But I also am angry because, like, you're not just hurting like the alleged persecutor. The alleged person causing harm. The word's eluding me right now. I was also drinking today anyway.
No one said anything about drinking.
No, I'm not as bad as Pseudo.
I'm not bad. I never ever have anything.
But you're hurting potential victims who could use this, who really need it. So I'm gonna say I think it's beautiful in concept, and I just really hope it gets used in the right way. And I guess we're gonna have to see the quantitative data once this beta expands.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're gonna see if the positives.
Shout out and hashtag to angel shots.
Absolutely.
And jello shots, by the way, because I have had that in college.
Yo, I've totally taken jello shots out of a girl's named Angel's belly button.
Oh.
I actually have not, but I thought that was funny, and it wasn't.
As your wife, I'm extremely disappointed. That's not correct. That's not true.
Have you taken jello shots out of nipples?
Anybody's belly button?
Yes.
Or otherwise?
Oh,
No, I've taken a jelly. I've taken a Jello shot.
Out of?
A belly button.
Good for you. Was it a big hairy man?
No, I've taken it out of
God.
Yeah. Word.
That's what you get for keeping me here.
Yo,
He's like,
by the way,
I want a Jello shot.
Psst, I slipped a plate over there.
Oh, you did?
I saw it. Oh, did he want something on it?
Psst, put more pizza on it.
Yeah. Shout out to Domino's.
Shout out
By
to
the
the
way, this show
emergency
is not-
pizza. I
is
broke
not
the glass
sponsored by
today.
Domino's.
Yo, shout out to Domino's. When you're taking a girl out and you want to take her somewhere nice, take her to Domino's, the only place you can get everything on a slice.
I wish we could say that we did not have a friend who told a girl he was taking her somewhere real nice and said Domino's. She did not
Word.
know he meant Domino's.
Domino's. That's funny.
Fantastic.
Yeah, take her to Domino's.
It's such a glorious
can-
story.
Yo, if you're taking her out somewhere nice, take her to Domino's. You can get everything on a slice.
I was laughing
Well-
so hard.
That's pretty cool. Well, you know, I've heard that McDonald's has become an upscale restaurant now because the prices are so expensive. Now it's
Oh, Cosmics out in the Midwest. We're gonna stop there. We'll take a.
oh,
We'll
God.
vlog it for you. We'll vlog it. We're
What
gonna
about
vlog this.
Sonic?
Yo, Sonic got some good drinks. Don't even mess with me. Yo, Cookout.
okay.
You ever been down south to the Cookout?
Ew.
They
I
got the
always wanted
best
to.
milkshakes.
No, they don't. They're
heard.
all made of vanilla ice cream. It's cheating.
It's so
What?
good. It's so good. Their milkshakes are
Is it
amazing.
smooth?
Nope.
Is it smooth
Yeah,
as a
it's
milkshake?
No, it's a cheat.
smooth. She just
Hey,
doesn't like
question.
vanilla.
No.
She doesn't like vanilla.
I love vanilla
You
when you
can't
use
argue.
vanilla
You
extract.
can't argue this.
I can when you use vanilla extract and things. So let me ask you, JR.
Oh, she's gonna go there.
Let me ask you, if you want a chocolate milkshake, do you want it made out of chocolate ice cream?
Chocolate ice cream.
No.
No, you want vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're disgusting. Get off my podcast.
No. Wait. Let me explain. It all depends because.
Yo,
Jackson
do you like
Hall-
chocolate milk or do you like chocolate?
He's explaining. I'm listening.
Jackson Hall makes Nutella milkshake, but they use real ice cream, which is good. And I'm assuming that's what you're saying. You prefer the ice cream over the syrup, correct?
Yeah, if I want a strawberry milkshake, I want you to make it out of strawberry ice cream, not vanilla ice cream and strawberry syrup.
Right. I tried it both ways, and I have to say one thing. It depends. It depends on my mood, but I prefer with the ice cream, not the syrup. Because
So
the
for
syrup,
me,
okay.
and Pseudo thinks it's my palate. If you make
Okay.
like a strawberry milkshake with vanilla ice cream and strawberry syrup, I'm like, it tastes like vanilla ice cream with strawberry syrup. It tastes vanilla. It tastes like vanilla ice cream.
So
Like
you
I
don't
can tell
it
the
be-
difference. You could give me a blind taste test and I'll be able to tell you, I swear.
Really? So you can tell from the syrup and the actual ice cream. Is what
Correct.
You're saying.
Because the syrup's
So-
so cloyingly sweet. The ice cream itself is just, it's like naturally created that way.
That's true. No, you're right. You got a point with that. And the texture is different compared to the syrup and just the ice cream. So yeah, I agree with you. Original is always better. I don't like the souped up. I don't like it too sweet anyway. My kids do, but
Oh, well, you know, we've all officially, we're not going to disclose our ages, but we've all officially hit the age where things are too sweet.
right.
I
Exactly.
relate to that so hard, JR.
You have no idea. My little one, she loves her sweet, and I'm like, that is too sweet. She's like, well, Dad, a little bit more sugar.
I know.
Like, okay.
People are like, oh, I'm going to eat this cotton candy flavored thing. And I'm like, ew.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta use the
No,
bathroom.
thank you.
No, hey, that's fine. We're not holding you hostage, Pseudo.
Only me.
Only you. Only you. Don't ever agree with Kate.
But at least they feed me pizza.
That's true. Everyone out there. Oh, so we did get a comment. She beat me
Yo.
to it, Stevie. Oh wow, she read my mind.
No.
Yeah,
Uh,
Stevie, that's my girl.
I do like it when-
Strawberry ice cream to make a strawberry milkshake. Yes.
I agree with it, but there is something to it when you like strawberry syrup in between the vanilla ice cream, and every once in a while you get a shot of the strawberry. Instead of the syrup being fully immersed into it, you get like the hybrid, and it's just like a whole nother level.
Cheryl also agrees with me.
You guys are discounting the level of complexity
I want you to read
you can
Cheryl's
get with
comment.
separation.
Read Cheryl's comment. Read it. Read it.
Well,
False allegations. I agree with
No.
Kate.
Yeah. No, she agrees with me. Just saying.
JR, pin that right now. Ready? You ready?
I know that was about the angel shots, but I'm making it about the milkshakes.
Yeah, of
I'm
course
making
you
it about the
agree with her.
milkshakes too.
well, shout out to Stevie #Melody Griffin from Cherry 2000.
Hey! Check the compliment.
It's a JR.
Stevie, be careful of what lipstick color you
Hey,
wear.
JR,
Oh,
be
wow.
careful and watch the reflection in JR's glasses. You could see everything
Oh
on
my
his
God.
screen.
You always get me with that.
Every single time.
All right.
Watch the
All right.
reflections. You'll see the future.
Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next question. We may not get to all of these, but that's okay. We're
Okay.
gonna move on to the next
All
one.
right.
So I have like
Question.
I have some feel good questions. You know, I always like to throw those in.
Gotcha.
So have you heard about the grandparents who are selling 1,000 Christmas trees to help their grandchildren with their education?
Wow. That's pretty cool.
How? Tell me more.
Well, this is from Good News Network because we all know I love that website. And this is an article written by Andy Corbley.
Okay.
So apparently this is in rural Indiana. So shout out Indiana. So this couple, about a decade ago, planted about 5,000 tiny trees, thinking that by the time they reached like 6 to 10 feet tall where they could sell them, their grandchildren were going to be shipping off to college. So their whole concept was, we're going to plant 5,000 of these baby trees, and by the time they're big enough to sell for Christmas trees, we're going to be
Nice.
able to, you know, we could sell them and help our grandkids with college. So they have 8 grandkids. They grew these trees, and about 1,000 of them survived, right? So different ones died, all sorts of stuff. Anyway, so they were estimating like, okay, well, in Indiana, the median price of these trees is $75 to $83. So they said they might make 50 grand after taxes and all of that. It might be 39, which means with 8 grandkids, they might be able to give all of them each approximately, say, a little less than 5 grand each for their education.
Okay.
It's better than nothing.
It's beautiful. I literally, I was tearing up
grandparents.
listening to it.
That's awesome.
Well, reading
That's
it,
great.
really.
It is really nice. Yeah, it's just really nice. That's amazing. There's good people out there, and you know what? What's their foundation? Everybody should just.
It's not a foundation, but they call it Bittersweet Farms Cut and carry Christmas trees for sale.
All right, I know we're not like
Shut
that
up.
huge, but
And
like,
it's on
we are
Bittersweet Road in Bean Blossom, Indiana.
we are getting bigger by the week and all this. But if anyone's out there watching, just even if it's on TikTok or if it's on something, just go out and do something nice for them. Even if it's just a follow on social media,
Yeah,
just
no,
go do it.
honestly, Bittersweet Farms cuts and carry Christmas trees for sale. Okay, I know Christmas trees in the city are like $100 each. You know, like if somebody buys each of these trees for $100, you know, I know it's a lot of money, but if you're buying one in the city anyway, buy one from them. They'll make 100 grand, and they'll be able to give out 10 grand to each grandkid. Come on.
Yeah, try to like up the
That's
price a little bit. Go give big tips.
It's
and
beautiful. I know.
And when you're buying a tree this year, just think there's a family out there that's benefiting from that. That's the only time that year that they.
I'm
benefit
so in love
from
with this story. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people are doing that.
They should turn it into a Hallmark movie.
Stop it.
I will watch it twice a year because of
JR,
Caitlin.
you're like singing to my little slay heart in the in October. I'm watching everyone die, and in December I'm watching everyone fall in love within a week and live happily ever after.
Yeah, I mean, and Pseudo can have his Stretch Armstrong with him while he watches the Grandparents of Christmas.
Stretch my arm strong.
No joke, my coworker knows about our rules for Christmas movies, and he's like, Caitlin, watch Terrifier 3. Where's the Santa suit? It counts as a
Wow.
Christmas movie.
Okay.
Slay your
By
slay up in here.
By the way, shout out to Hostage and Pseudo the Beat Guy. They got this tradition that they do every year. Tell everybody out there, what number are you up to with the movies?
Oh, so normally we would start at December 1st, but since we're moving and going on this trip mid-month, he allowed me to start early. He allowed me to start on November 17th. And every day, so normally every day of December, Pseudo will allow me to watch a Christmas movie.
Not any Christmas movie. Usually a fa la la Christmas movie.
It's not fa la la. It's fa la la, or it's like baking, baking championships, like holiday baking championships, or like
because we only get to like watch like
or claymation. I love the old claymation movies. Although some of them, I really realized how dark they were. Because normally I watch like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Year Without a Santa Claus, like Rudolph, right? And I know there's bullying and all that in there, but I watched Frosty again, and I was like, wow, this is a really dark movie. And then I watched The Little Drummer Boy, and I'm like, his whole family was slaughtered, and he hates humans. Like, I was just like, I do not.
Sounds like the peaceful
I was like, wow, I did not remember how dark this movie was.
Yo,
so
the darkest movies are the best movies. What do you think about Pan's Labyrinth?
Okay.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Not a Christmas movie. That's what I think.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it. It's just not a Christmas movie. And you were about to say something when he asked about that.
No, I went brain dead for a second.
You'd think that he was the one drinking gin and sparkling cider.
Yes, but I had my own.
You guys,
cocktail.
we can make before and after pictures for a diet commercial. Ready?
We sold our house today technically, so we're celebrating.
Oh, hey!
Before, after the diet.
Yeah, the buyers sign on Monday, but we signed today. So to us, today is the day to celebrate.
Yeah.
And by the way, everyone, they have a beautiful home.
Our beautiful little 1-bed, 1-bath home.
Yeah. Yeah.
A BeatGuy's like, no, I'm Stretch Armstrong here. Let's go.
I'm gonna have to hide this doll from him.
Yeah, he's obsessed with it.
Oh, look, there's drones over Aberdeen right now, Vinny.
Cool.
So what's the next question?
All right. The next question. Another feel-good one. Have you heard of the Lego Replay program?
Yo, oh my God, that stinks.
Yeah, JR, have you heard of the Lego Replay program?
No, I haven't. No.
Ew.
So imagine if you step on Legos too much because your kids leave them out and you want to get rid of them. You could go down to Lego and they will donate them to a kid that needs Legos.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's actually okay. I mean, I guess you could do that. So about 5 years ago, Lego created a sustainability initiative called Replay. And what it does is they allow people to ship used or unwanted Legos back to the company. And what they'll do is they'll donate them to others. So this launched in 2019. And they've had about like 1.2 million pounds of Lego bricks donated, and they've distributed them to about 400,000 children over the past 5 years.
It's an amazing thing. And to be honest, if you have any Legos and you're gonna throw them out this year, instead of like doing anything weird with them, just bring them there. Just do that.
Really? Is there a website or something we could look at? Is there an article or something?
Yeah.
What is it?
This sounds like we're promoting things. We're not promoting this. It's just like we feel like it's a good thing and a good cause.
I think it's so cool. So they said the donation process is simple. Collect any loose Lego bricks, sets, or elements. Place them in a cardboard box and visit lego.com/replay to print out a free UPS shipping label. And the package will be sent to the Lego Replay facility. So they'll sort the bricks, inspect them by hand, clean them, and then they get distributed to kids throughout the United States by nonprofit partners.
That is awesome. Make sure you get all the pizza. Make sure you get all the pizza stains and the Oreo cookies that's shoved in between the blocks.
Yo.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's not just about advertising. This was also from the goodnewsnetwork.com that I found this, but lego.com/replay, REPLAY, lego.com/replay.
Word.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, Pseudo. I mean, when I was a kid, I eat pizza and play Lego, and
Yo, I love Legos.
I just think about how expensive
Legos.
they are and how many kids
Yeah,
can't get them.
Eating pizza and playing Legos sounds like a great fucking time.
Yeah, we're eating pizza tonight. Maybe we'll go out and buy some Legos.
Yo, maybe can you find us next week? No.
I'm not buying Legos for next week. I'm sorry. I bought you a Stretch Armstrong, and you have ruined my perspective on them. You have shaken my faith.
I'm getting a Lego set for next week.
You have shaken my faith.
I'm bringing a Lego set for next week.
You have shaken my faith in the creators of the Stretch Armstrong. Thank you.
Yo, look at this.
God.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was gonna say to you that I started a tradition in my house that once a month, me and my daughters, we sit at the table on Saturday afternoon, and we do a Lego project.
Cute.
Yeah, that's actually really cute.
You're such a cute dad. Check it.
I know.
You rocking it. You about to make all the MILFs out there just turn into gilfs. Their daughters are going to be coming after you.
That sounds so bad, Pseudo.
Huh?
That sounds so bad. MILFs?
Yeah, the MILFs are going to turn into gilfs. Their daughters are coming after you.
I heard something else. I won't say it. I'll keep it clean.
Oh. Are you trying to say you're a DILF?
No. I heard a different word.
I heard that JR's a DILF.
I heard JR is a DILF.
Thanks,
I heard he's a DIVILF.
I heard
a DIPILF. A dad pseudo.
I heard when they go hashtag JR, they're not saying hashtag JR.
A dad pseudo.
They're saying pound JR.
Well, why are you saying this so deep through the mic? Hostage, you're like really in the mic saying it.
No, because I'm trying to joke with pseudo and he's ignoring me.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what was the joke?
I said he's not a DILF, he's a DIPILF.
Oh, he's
a dad that pseudo would like to.
Yeah, the pilf. By the way, JR.
Mm-hmm.
JR, you did that the worst time, and everyone just focused on you all at one point, and they just seen what you just did.
I did not. I was not focusing on you. I was looking at my phone. Not gonna lie.
Oh, everyone looking at their phone. I don't know.
Well, shout out to.
By the way, I said that the MILFs are gonna be jealous of you because you're gonna make them gilfs. I said their daughters are gonna hook up with you.
Okay, wait. Who are you shouting out, JR?
I was shouting out to all men and women out there who listens to our show.
Oh, are you trying to hook up with both?
No.
Come?
Let me.
Or is that what the next?
Okay, no, pseudo. Can I turn your mic off?
All right, I'm done.
Can you comment down below and tell us what was your first, your experience with Legos as a child and as an adult?
Yeah, my first experience with Legos was one up my rectum.
Oh my god.
No kid, that never happened. But yo, imagine being that guy. That's like, yo, I had an experience with Legos. I had one up my rectum. Where's Eddie when you need him?
We're not talking about fingers, dude.
Damn. He's like, it was blocking. I thought it could fit.
Well, you heard Richard Gere had hamsters up his butt. So.
Yo, what did Eminem say? Let that little rascal nibble on my asshole.
I'm definitely gonna look up Richard Gere hamsters and butt now.
Yo, Richard Gere up in here, put one in my rear. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god.
Anyway, it is 10 o'clock.
Right.
We had one more question. I'm gonna roll it over into next week instead of right now.
Okay.
Oh, we're done.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust Pseudo with his Stretch Armstrong in this question, so I'm just gonna use my. I may be a hostage here, but I'm gonna use my better judgment today.
Well,
yo,
then,
go
hostage,
and stretch your Armstrong.
Sign out the show. Let everybody know, and
we're gonna let you go. Yo, by the way, like, comment, follow.
If you're from the UK and you like our show, thank you. And if you didn't like today's show, I'm sorry for Pseudo.
And if you're from the USA, fuck you.
Wow.
Wow.
JR and I don't. Wow. We don't agree with that.
No. We don't.
I hit you with that veracity.
Go ahead, Pseudo. Sign out.
Oh yeah, like, comment, follow, share it with your friends, family, sister, brother, whatever. Please, 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 just let it get around. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, everyone, we love you out there. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your cocktail if you're still drinking, or your hot chocolate. Play with your Legos. Do whatever makes you clever.
And stretch your Armstrong tonight.
Share, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on our next show.
See you next week.
Bye.